Hey, are you listening? Then I hope you're not driving. Listening to this will alter your consciousness by bringing you into a state of deep relaxation. So please, enjoy safely. Which world do you live in? I'm willing to bet it's more than just one. See, there are millions of worlds all around us, all layered on top of one another. Some having a lot in common, and others not so much. Each operating in a slightly different reality, governed by different rules, and requiring different skills. After all, the world of a high-stakes poker player bears little resemblance to the world of a goldfish, even though they share the same planet. A world can be as large as an entire sprawling universe, or as small as a grain of sand. It all depends on your point of view. And of course, there are many other worlds in the vast expanses of inner space. Those shared dreams brought to life by the words and images of creators throughout the ages. Immersive storybook realms that draw you in deep and feel as real as any other for as long as you stay. And maybe you already have a vision for a world of your own that you'd like to share with others. Or perhaps you're just here to see how world building works. Because creating immersive worlds for others to enjoy means that first we must fully explore them ourselves. And that requires a bit of focus and a whole lot of imagination. My name is Whim, and today we're taking a trip to the Imaginarium. And here you can relax in the creator's chair as you develop a world of your own. Like all Imaginarium flights, this will be most effective if you take an active role in visualizing your journey, using all of your inner senses for the richest experience possible. Because the more real it is to you, the easier it will be to express your vision to others. So just close your eyes and focus on my words. Follow me as I take you on a flight of whimsy. Are you ready? Sweet. Then let's play. Now, creating a world may seem like a monumental task, but really, it couldn't be more simple. You see, all it takes is an idea, just a glimpse of what could be, and there it is. A simple thought, sparking the big bang that creates something from nothing. But of course, that's just the beginning of building an immersive world. These raw elements must be shaped and molded, given detail and dimension, until they have all the depth of any other realm. And that is where the creator's chair comes in. So just settle back and make yourself comfortable. allowing all other thoughts to fade away as your mind becomes an empty, blank canvas, ready to dream, because relaxing here now will help you focus the creative power of your imagination to bring your new world to life. And soon it will drop you deep into your new world so you can explore it yourself. But first, we need to input the basic rules of the world that will provide the foundation for this playground. Now, perhaps you already have a sense of what you want this world to be like. But if not, you can simply start with the template of another world you're already familiar with and customize from there. So call that image up now and let it fill your senses completely as the details start to fill in. Take a moment now to notice all the immutable physical laws that bring order to life in this place. From here, you can make any adjustments until the physical world behaves the way you desire. Reimagining the strength of gravity or shifting celestial cycles to change time or alter the climate. Choosing the perfect composition of land, water, and atmosphere for the environment that you wish to explore. And as these ideas come to you now, notice how any changes you make to these fundamental laws affect all aspects of existing on this world. From this vantage point, you can see the whole existence of this world throughout time. The beginning, the end, and everything in between, all available for you to view and shape. You can see all the cycles of time, the rise and fall of eras, and all the changes that come with it. Become aware now of the inhabitants of this world, all the different forms of life, and notice how their lives change through the cycles of time. Who are the people of this world, and how did they come to be here? And of course, they don't have to be human. Animals, aliens, or androids, that's all up to you. All kinds of races and species are yours to choose from or combine. Or if you like, you can imagine an entirely new creation. And from this far out, you can see how society develops over time. The rise and fall as the evolution of ideas and capabilities shape the culture. But to truly understand what it's like to live in this world, you must go deeper. So focus now on a particular point in time and dive deep into the experience of that age. What is the current level of civilization here? How much do these people understand about the world? And how does that shape their beliefs? Is this culture evolving or devolving? Notice now how the society is organized and how people relate to one another. Is there an established hierarchy? Who is the ruler here, and how was that decided? Take a deeper look now at the systems of power that maintain the status quo of this society. The social contract between those with power and those without. Where does this power come from? What form does it take? How is it exercised or exchanged? And there can be many different types of power. The strength or beauty of the body, the wit or charisma of the mind, blessings from a higher spiritual authority, or special knowledge and skills that allow mastery over the magic or technology that rules the day. All of these intangible currencies come together to create a complex social system that defines the structure of the civilization. So take a moment now to notice how these threads of power are woven throughout the fabric of society. Is this society in balance? Or is the distribution of power skewed in some way? Of course, the best way to understand what it is like to live in this society is to experience it yourself. So in a moment, I will count you down. And when I reach 1, you will drop deep into this world you have created, living in the moment as one of the common people, with all of the feelings and sensations that go with it. 7. And as you explore the world, you will notice all the tiny details that make it feel real. 6. Allowing your imagination to roam free and add more and more depth to your experience. 5. And the more you imagine, the more developed it will become. 4. All of your senses responding as you become completely immersed. 3. Focusing completely on the sights, sounds, and sensations of this new world. 2. As you experience it through the perspective of one of the common people. And one drop into an uninhabited part of this world. For the moment, you are alone. What do you see and hear around you? Is it bright or is it dark? What colors and textures do you notice? Take a moment to settle into this body and feel how it reacts to this environment. What smells do you notice? Is the temperature comfortable? Notice if you are wearing anything on your body. What does it look like, and where did it come from? Soon you will travel to join the others, so you send a message to tell them of your impending arrival. What language do you use to communicate your message, and how does it reach them? How long will it take for your message to arrive? Moving on from this place now, you travel to where the other people are. How do you get there? Is this a fast journey or a slow one? Do you notice any changes in the world around you as you get closer and closer to the people? How do the buildings or physical structures of this place interact with the rest of the environment? Do they blend in, or do they stand apart? Take a moment now to look around and notice the materials and designs that are common here. Once you reach the people, you are invited to share a meal with the most powerful and the least powerful members of this group. Where does this meal take place? Who will be joining you, and how do they feel about dining with each other? Will this be a friendly and light-hearted meal, or will there be tension? Go to this meeting place now and take a moment to savor the meal before you. Focus on imagining deeply the tastes and smells of this food as you think about where it came from and how it was prepared. And as you continue to experience your meal, consider the other two who share it with you. What differences do you notice between the most powerful and the least powerful members of this group? How do you each view the world and one another? What beliefs or values do you have in common? And what are some sources of conflict? Think now of a topic of conversation that you could bring up that would reveal the differences in opinions. How would each of you express your position on this topic? What would be the outcome of this conversation, and how would that be decided? Allow that conversation to play out now, noticing how each member feels about it. And as your meal finishes now, you leave to return to your dwelling. Do others share it with you? How is it arranged and decorated? Take a moment to relax here now, taking in all the details with each of your senses. For soon it will be time to head back and write down all that you have observed. Now in a moment, I will count you back up to 7 and tell you to wake. And when I do, you will open your eyes awake and alert, ready to record all the details of what you have experienced here while they are still fresh in your mind. And of course, it's okay if some parts are sharper than others. You don't have to have all the answers right away, because every time you sit in the Creator's chair, you can tinker and develop further, adjusting all of the different parts until it holds together as a cohesive whole, adding more and more detail until your world is vibrant and alive, held together by a strong foundation of rules and systems, and ready to be shared with others so they can have fun exploring it too. 1, 2, slowly rising. 3, 4, more aware. 5, 6, bringing all of the vivid details with you. 7, and wake. And have fun.